So hello guys, welcome to Level Up TV. You're listening to myself, NVC, and today it's going to be an ESL EMS match here for Trackmania Nations and Faculty up against RG Esports. Joined with me is of course Russki and Nemesis, both of Team Infused, and this is actually the first time both of these teams have met in this tournament in Group B. So interesting one to watch today. And Faculty of course so far have lost to Team Yo-Yo Tech twice and beaten Infinity Delta. RG Esports have beaten Infinity Delta and also lost to Team Yo-Yo Tech. So similar results so far for both teams. And guys, what are your thoughts about this match coming up?
Nem, do you want to take it away?
Yeah, it should be a really close match. And Faculty has got an awful lot of really strong Merc players this season from eSuber, among others. So yeah, it should be interesting.
I think look, we saw it yesterday, like Tween and Hacky Jr. Doing really well for, in fact, unfortunately, obviously, Yo-Yo Tech took the game, but I think it's going to be a good match, and it starts out with the Rage going to take the first point, so...
Yeah, of course, going straight into the game, I think both players have already had their warm-up, so that is first round on the board here for RGgaming. And are you predicting a Rage win? I know they were very confident reading that IRC channel earlier on.
To be fair, I think Faculty might sneak it. I don't know why. I think I've always been an NFAC fan, so...
I actually think Faculty is going to win this as well. I just think that they've got too many strong players. Like Tween this past year and Hacky Jr. as well have just been absolutely amazing, and they've still got, you know, Darkbringer and stuff as well on the team, so really strong players. Should be close though.
So Tween's leading us in this second round of the 1v1. Obviously Tween versus Azina.
Yep.
What are your thoughts about Azina, like as a 1v1 player? Is that what you'd put out for RGgaming, or?
Well, I don't know, he's not in my teams.
Is he solid enough to play in the 1v1?
Azina's another player who's really excelled in this past year or so. I think Rage is actually like his first big... I'm not sure about this, but I think it's his first really big team. So I guess he's probably not as experienced as Tween, although Tween is quite new as well. But we've seen Tween get some really outstanding results this year, and he's just such a consistent player. Really good at fast lane tracks as well, so... I'm kind of expecting Tween to win this 1v1, but... As we can see, it's really close. Ooh, mistake there from Azina. And this should be a comfortable round for Tween now. He should know to drive safe now.
This is obviously ESL repeat, quite a fast track. Looking at I think it was about, we saw yesterday about low 53s, probably average time for the 1v1s, maybe like that.
Yeah, this is actually my favourite of the new pack. I really love this track. And there's a nice time by Tween, as you can see.
Okay, yesterday he was getting like a 53 lot on the dot, consistent.
Yeah.
So that's what we're going to be looking for.
Well, I mean, this is the group of death, so I'm sure that all of these players have been training extremely hard. Whoever ends up coming third in this group, I feel really sorry for, because obviously this is such a tough group. Yo Tech, of course, the favourites. Rage, who've done really well in the past couple of seasons, and of course in Faculty.
Yeah, I think they just don't want to, like, if you're in a group of death, they want to go in with a mentality, it's a group of death because they're in it. You know, they're all strong teams and it's everything to play for, so don't want to cast their fate away.
Yeah, I couldn't predict who's going to go through out of these two teams. Yo Tech is already through, basically, quite clearly. They've had some good results. I mean, we can't ooh! Wow, there's
a big mistake
really
there from
small
Tween.
little mistake there.
I have a question for you guys, actually. Yo-Yo Tech have pretty much dominated their group so far. Is it... I mean, we were talking yesterday in the Faculty Yo-Yo Tech game about consistency. I mean, if you're a team with players that are significantly behind, say, you know, Yo-Yo Tech, is there a chance for them to still come through in a tournament, or is it almost as if you know they're going to lose from the start?
I think it really depends on the mindset of the team and the players. I mean, like... Infused has gone in the matches before against Yo-Tech where we've just had no motivation at all because it's Yo-Tech, and you know they're ranked probably the best team in the world on Trackmania at the moment, along with Mythics obviously. But then we find ourselves, you know, a few rounds in, winning several rounds in a row, and it's just like if teams really prepare and really believe that they can win, I think they can do it. It just comes down to mentality, really, I think.
Yeah, that's a fair comment, and it looks like Tween's going to take this round here again, making it 3-2, so pretty close so far in this 1 versus 1. And for those that perhaps don't watch Trackmania, of course, this is pretty much a first for Level Up TV. It's first to 7, right, in the 1 versus 1?
Yep.
And then in the team modes, it's a bit less sometimes.
The 2 versus 2 is less, because in 2 versus 2 it's really easy to get draw rounds.
Yeah, we touched on that yesterday.
Yeah, I've had matches where there's been 15 draw rounds, and 2 versus 2 has lasted as long as all of the other matchups put together. So it's a really odd matchup, the 2 versus 2.
Do you think that's a good thing, having such close games in the 2 versus 2? Or for the players kind of get a little bit tiring?
I think it can get very frustrating for the players. But I mean, that makes it all the more exciting and all the more challenging, I think, so...
Okay.
It looks a bit like a bit back and forth with both players. Azina's going to take this round. Tween took the last round.
I don't know. I mean, last corner. You can really get a lot of time on this last corner if you get it right. And
there we go.
There you go. Oh, maybe not.
Well recovered.
I mean, that proved my point quite clearly, and great timing there by both players.
If say Azina got that corner like perfect, instead of how he had it there, that would probably have been like a 52.8 or something like that. Because that's what Tween just got in the last round, so...
Yep. Definitely. The kind of times that these players are getting are really, really sick. Like, I couldn't even dream of getting these myself. Not that I'm, you know...
Dreaming of times.
Yeah.
I'm not a time master.
Don't start Russki on his bad jokes, please. He had a load of them yesterday.
Standard.
Oh, Azina with another crash there on that corner. Such a tight corner there.
Switch on to
this is
Tween.
An easy round for Tween, I should think.
I mean, when you get in the lead, I guess it's all about just making sure you don't hit anything, and you're pretty much guaranteed the...
Oh, no, it depends how people play, because some people play with HUD off, so if they play with all the HUD off and everything, then they can't even see, unless they've got cars on, how close people are to them, so sometimes they're just racing flat out. But I know that a lot of players keep cars on and keep the HUD on purely so that they can see how far away people are, so they can risk less or more according to the circumstances. So.
Yeah, I know when I have to play, I have to turn off always visible, because as soon as somebody gets close to me, I get confused on which car I actually am, and usually go straight into a corner. So I can appreciate why some of these players have to turn that off.
Oh, yeah. It's really, really strange little crash there, and that's going to cost him a lot, because he's not even going to land that jump smoothly. And there you go. He hits both those corners. That's what happens. One bad corner, bad position on this track, or any track really, can really cost you dearly.
Now, Nem, you're likely to know this. Do we know if Azina or Tween are keyboard or controller players?
I actually have no idea.
CK asked it yesterday, like maybe we could talk about a little bit about keyboard or controller. And obviously we want the stream to give as best as we can, so any feedback's welcome. Just a little plug of that. But yeah, I mean, I think, what would you say that is the difference? Because obviously if there's somebody out there who's not watching the Trackmania very often, or knows little to nothing about the pro scene, so to speak, keyboard or controller?
Well, I mean, there's the main difference between the keyboard and the controller is the fact that with a keyboard, you're either turning or you're not turning. There is no in between. Whereas with a controller, you can be more variable. But I mean, on top of that, then you sometimes get players like me, for example, who uses a controller but has it set up to act just as a keyboard. So for me, I'm turning like 10% or I'm turning 100%. There's nothing in between.
Well, why would you do that if you could turn in between? Is it because there's less margin of error?
The reason I did that, well, I mean, the thing is, in theory, on paper, if you get every corner perfect, then using at 100% turning is going to be best because you can take corners more tightly because you don't have that small part of time where it's beginning to turn, as it were. So you can get slightly better lines. But I mean, that's not the reason that I did it. I'm not sure if any other people did it for that, but the reason I chose it is because I was a keyboard player first, mainly. So I was really used to driving with keyboards.
I guess the adaptation was like you just wanted to put it in a smaller scale of a keyboard, maybe.
Yeah, well, this is going to be the last round, guys, just to interrupt you here. Tween potentially taking this one 7-3 if he can pull this one out of the bag. Let's watch him.
And this is a really comfortable win here, so for Tween. He's really made very few mistakes. The mistakes he has made have been really quite minor. And/or it's just been Azina playing better on those laps, so...
Looks like Azina's not going to give it up that easy, though. Just leading currently. Quite a wide line as well. Tween looks to catch up with that, but maybe Tween can overtake. He's going to look to do it almost... Yeah, here we go. This corner. That's it. Tween's got him in his sights. Looks to take this round again, so it will. Looks to pay him out. Yeah.
Yeah, Azina clipped that curb there as well, lost him a point of a second.
Good time as well by Tween, 52.99. And that's the 1v1 done, so... Points down.
Yep, kicking it off with a 1-0 lead. 1 point for them.
Oh, get the overlay up, Ziggy. I want to see the overlay.
There we go. It is rather pretty, I have to say.
It's good.
Congratulations, MVC.
Group B, Faculty versus RG Esports. Boom.
Do we know what we're moving into next? Is it going to be 2v2 or can it be any of them? Is it up to the players?
It can be anything, but it's normally goes in order.
And I guess we'll have a few rounds of warm-up first as well.
Yep. It's normally two warm-up rounds, but sometimes people are cheeky and ask for extra ones if their players aren't as well trained. I know I do that quite a lot.
Well, you seem to be a victim of it a lot when I watch as well.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
People seem to sneak him out of you, and it's like, oh, come on, I want to get on with the game. And they just see a world record just smash you in the face. Maybe not. Spam going for a bit of a F-Whizzle 90, I'd call that. It wasn't a 9000.
This track's a really, really strange track. Really unique. Kind of reminds me of ESWC style.
It wasn't a small plug that you went to ESWC, was it, Nem?
Yeah, I mean, for those that don't know, Trackmania was at ESWC, also WCG, I think I'm right in saying. So by all means, not a small game whatsoever, but it is one with a unique taste, I guess.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like it.
Yeah,
a lot of people hate it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have anything against Trackmania, but to me, it's always been about loop-the-loops and things and war rides when I play Trackmania. But when I watch this, I do appreciate some of the fast times and these players manage to get, and more about the consistency, just pulling out lap after lap. It's quite awesome to see.
Yeah. Go watch Kyan. Kyan and Frostball.
I think we watched Frostball yesterday, didn't we?
Yeah, we did in a 3v3 and a 5v5.
That's another interesting talking point as well. Not all the time does the 1 versus 1 player appear in some of the team modes and vice versa.
Yep. Well, I mean, the rules kind of forbid you from putting anyone in more than 2 matchups apart from the 1 versus 1 player. So normally if you see someone in the 1 versus 1, you're going to see them in the 5 versus 5 and 3 versus 3 as well.
That was another thing we had to get cleared up yesterday as well.
Yeah, I mean, for Team Infused, you are the manager, right, for Trackmania Nations, technically. So is it you who will decide which players you will put out for each game type? Do the other players have a say in it at all? Or?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, like, I pretty much ask people which maps they like, which maps they don't like, and normally we can solve it like that, but occasionally I kind of have to force people to play.
Yeah.
So. But I mean, yeah, everyone has different styles of maps they like. Like, this map is really kind of technical. It's also quite a fast map at some parts, so it's really appeals to different people's tastes. So
It's like what was it, ESL Repeat we just saw as a almost speed tech sort of thing.
yeah, it is
The
definitely.
way I guess you could sort of tell just by the time that you would see from the players. Like if you're going to see like 53s, that's more of a speed tech than compared
Well,
to a
not
57.
necessarily, because I mean the track could be a different length.
Oh,
you know.
that's fair.
But,
When it
but,
comes to ESL, that's sort of like a standard I've seen anyway.
but yeah, I mean ESL tracks have kind of always been like that in between. Like if you go look at the clan-based tracks, they're much more speed techy generally. If you go and look at ESWC tracks, they're much more techy, much more like this track, which is really got some unique corners in it. But
Still in warm-up at the moment. I think we just see Devil. Is he from Merkin for RG, or is that
I would presume that he's working for in faculty. I think in faculty is his actual team for team events.
okay?
But yeah, he's doing pretty well in EPS Germany at the moment. I think he's got through his group. I'm not sure in what position. I think he came first. I'm not sure though. Didn't hold me to that. I remember someone from his team. I'm not sure if it was him or I don't know. Never mind. Actually, no. Maybe I'm thinking of Guido. There's so many teams in EPS Germany now. Hard to keep up with.
This just a quick shout. If you do think we can improve the stream somehow, then just let us know at the end. Find us in hash level and then the flicky up thing, shift 6.
Yeah, it's always been
On
a
an
difficult
English
one
keyboard.
to explain to people.
Chevron, I think it's called, isn't it?
It might be a
Pretty sure
carrot.
it's
I
good.
don't know. It's something random anyway. It used
So,
to be
okay.
it used to be sort of a Team Fortress 2 team, and back then we didn't expect to have 400, 500, 600 people wanting to join, and it wasn't ever going to be
Yep.
an issue explaining to people. And then we became a streaming organisation, and everything changed. So, but as Russki said, I mean, the only thing I will have difficulty improving is the quality. So if anyone wants to get involved in streaming Trackmania Nations, we do have it within our little company here to help you get set up, providing you have a decent upload speed, and just get in touch, and I'm sure we can perhaps sort something out.
If only I had a better PC.
Yeah. If only I had better internet. God damn it.
My internet's pretty good.
Oh, I don't remember.
It seems to be a case of people either have one or the other.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
I think it's more just I think they're saying let's go. So no, just spam being spam.
Yep, spamming.
I will keep my little
Living up to
warm-up
his name.
symbol up for now. Then.
But I waited on the 31st of January to get my fibre optic broadband or whatever it was, and then it got pushed back to the 31st of March. Waited patiently to the 31st of March.
It's not
I gotta
Virgin
wait
Media,
to-
is it?
No, BT Infinity.
Uh,
And then I've got to wait until 26th of June. So
Yeah, and then you'll of course have to wait until Christmas, which seems to be the standard trends of UK ISPs.
brilliant. Look forward to that. The worst part about it is it says what happened there?
It looks like we're going to get a restart after this round, so maybe we're going live. And it looks like Devil might be playing for Rage then.
I think someone's dropped out the call. Something.
Yes, it looks like it. You may have to invite him back in.
Okay, I'll just quickly is going to recall now. Hello, NBC.
Hi, welcome back, Russki. And
Just waiting on Nemesis.
yeah, whilst we wait for Nem, we are going live in the 2 versus 2. We've got Onio and Darkbringer for End Faculty, Devil and Spam here for Rage. We'll start off by watching Spam for Rage Gaming. And of course, for those that don't know how 2v2 works in Trackmania, it is pretty much you get points stacked, so first place will get 4, second place will get 3, third place will get 2, and last place will get 1. And obviously if you finish in first and last, you then get the same amount of points as the team finishing second and third, so that explains the draws, and effectively you're going to be looking for a 1-2 finish or a 1-3 minimum.
Sorry to get your hopes up, it's not started again. It's still in warm-up.
Oh, it's still in warm-up.
Yeah. Oh,
back up this
forced end round. Just to say what happened about the call. Nem's internet cut out, I guess. So.
Oh, it's okay.
I shall recall him. He's back now.
And I guess that means we are now live, or we're not.
One
live?
more end round, and then.
Okay. Oop. This warm-up symbol's getting overused, I feel. I do apologise to people watching.
There we go. Right, Nem is back. Hi, Nem.
Or is he? Well, match is starting anyway.
Yeah.
So for the second time, welcome back to Level Up TV. This is the 2 versus 2 in Rage versus N Faculty. In fact, we've got Onio and Dartbringer. For Rage, we've got Devil and Spam. So let's start off by watching Spam here for RGgaming.
Oh dear, what happened to me?
Well, as we were talking about UK RSPs, yours seem to have failed on you, ironically.
It did do exactly that.
Yeah.
And then it worked again, and then Skype failed on me. So.
Brilliant.
Don't suppose you're on BT Infinity, are you?
I am not.
Something to look forward to then.
Although I am on a sub-company of BT, which is B, so...
They're listening in. As I say that, the player I was watching gets the streamer's curse and falls back into last place, and both the faculty players now leading here in this first round.
Remember Nem, sit and spec.
Yeah, I know. Oh, huge mistake there from Devil. He is not going to finish his round, so this is going to be a round foul.
And Faculty.
Yep.
Yeah, and as I said earlier on as well, if you finish first and last, you pretty much effectively guarantee yourself a draw in points, and if you completely fail, then you're never going to have enough points. So it's almost most important that you stay on the track.
Yeah, definitely. It's a very consistency-based matchup. I'd say probably the most important, because really there's so many draw rounds and stuff that you can pretty much just rely on being more consistent and just force more and more and more rounds until the other team fails. That's what I tend to find with it anyway. So
we're going to the second one, and obviously very close at the start. And just looking. See you later, RG Esports and Dartbringer Onio are just gonna mop that up. Hopefully, if they just play it safe now, they should.
Which Dartbringer didn't, as he made a small mistake on that corner and that one.
Well, I'll tell you what, Devil can't see any of them on his POV, so I don't think they're going to have too much of a problem.
Could this be one of the quickest 2 versus 2s? Talking about how long they can take, but I mean, potentially they can end really fast as well.
Just out case of out skills.
Saying that,
skills.
Spam takes over Dartbringer.
What?
It won't be enough though. So
yeah, see you later. It's round 2 done, and Onio and Dartbringer gonna get another +1 to their team score. We have Spam probably not playing that well at the minute. Not what he's definitely capable of. Guy is quite a name in the scene for spamming. It does have a mouth on him.
Well, so far he doesn't have the driving skills to back it up, unfortunately. Hopefully both of the Rage team can actually finish around this time.
That's usually the case. It's like you're the best scout in the world, Ziggy.
To be fair, I do never say that. People say that about me. Just kidding.
That's right, your meat shop MVC.
Exactly.
Nice to meet you.
The worst bind in the world.
That was terrible.
Yeah, well, it's his bind.
Ooh. Onio is going to be relying on Dartbringer to bring home in the first place and get a draw round out of this. And it looks like he's going to do it as well.
Good stuff.
So, saving himself there, I guess. And for those who don't know, that does mean that neither team get a point. A draw literally means 0 for both.
Yep. Otherwise it would end really fast.
Whoa.
I'm surprised there's no sort of 0.5 for them.
Skype saying it's still calling you, Ziggy. Never mind.
I'm definitely still here.
But I can still hear it.
Yep, same. Bug with Skype.
Just blame them for all problems.
Will do. Onio currently leading us. Devil not too far behind.
Darkbringer had a small mistake on that corner though. And another one there, so now again, in fact we're going to be hoping for a first place finish, but just look at those two RG players chasing him. Oh, Devil hits the wall, so now it's all on Spam and Onio. Try and make something out of this.
Obviously Onio's going to want to play it safe, but Spam...
Oh, but Onio gets a small bug on the exit of that corner as well, and Spam took a great line, so it wouldn't have mattered anyway, I don't think, but Spam
good stuff.
clutched that round for them.
I am a good video streamer. I call all of that.
It's all that Quake life skills.
Tell me about it.
Just did.
But that's the first round on the board for Rage.
Yeah, 2-1 in a minute. Yeah, I'm gonna probably call this probably 5-3 to end faculty. I don't know why. I just feel
They have been the most consistent so far, I would say.
Oh, look at that line from Onio.
Very wide, yeah. Oh, but Spam just touched the wall and then went straight into that pole head first. That would not have ended well if this game was more realistic.
Well, Devil has one more place to gain then, I guess, if he wants to make this a draw round.
And he just took that corner, running up to that top hill corner was absolutely perfect from him. He gained so much speed there.
Onio's taking every corner wide.
Onio is just going so tight, but Devil pushed a little bit too hard there. And
nice finish.
1-2 for an in faculty. 3 points.
I guess that's where the adrenaline really starts going as well, when you just you're sort of like an inch behind and trying to take the corner that extra bit quicker.
And obviously, if you just tuned in, as Bergie has just let me know he has. Thank you for tuning in. This is RG versus N faculty in the EMS delayed match, so that's why it's on today. I think M faculty were given a major for the wild card before, just as the match was about to start. So.
Yep, we've had that problem.
Shout out to Sabre as well.
A lot closer round this time.
Yeah, this is much closer. Hard to commentate. But I mean, Onio's kind of holding it up there for in faculty. Darkbringer's a little bit behind, but oh, I said that a little bit too soon. That corner was absolutely sick by him.
And he's clipped
risking bugs there. Ooh.
What was that?
I said they were risking bugs, but Onio was the one who ended up making a mistake. They all went over the Ramstein, risking bugs, but...
Look at that time from Devil. 55:11.
Look at that time.
Look at that time.
Literally, print it out, put it on your wall, and admire it.
Get rid of every watch in your house. That is a nice time.
Oh dear.
Oh man.
Watching Dartbringer.
I'm going to go into Dartbringer, first person POV. Everyone loves a bit of that.
First person is horrible.
You'll look at them wheel
tires. Oh, Darkbringer went really wide on that corner. I don't know what he was trying to do there, but it didn't work.
He's obviously got the stream in the background, I feel.
Definitely.
Oh, now everyone wants a shout out. Shout out to Core and Nem. You better be sweet to him, apparently.
Why?
That's what he said yesterday. He said, Jay better be sweet to me.
Alright. Fair enough.
And looks like round for RG.
I think this will be the first victory for Spam so far this race. I could be wrong.
I think...
Let's just say he's right.
Yeah,
actually,
I think you are right. He was very close one round against Onio. I don't think he did win one.
Let's have a little check quick. If his best time is 55:11, I think that was Devil though.
Yeah, that was Devil.
Yeah.
Because I was going to print it out. Just getting my printer ready.
Just vanished off the screen. I'm going to watch Spam this time, and
And that wasn't worth it because you just totally jinxed him. Very odd position to crash there. I'm not sure if he had a bug or if... I don't really see what happened, but...
Quote, controller bug from yesterday. You missed a lot. You're just too busy playing Deadwood.
Well, so did the viewers as well. That was our first very messy stream as we rushed to get started for our test. So it wasn't just Nem that missed it.
Whoa, Darkbringer got a bug on takeoff there. Somehow did not end up losing it. In fact, did quite well out of it.
See you later, Onio.
Yep.
Darkbringer's the only one on the chase now, but I think it's too late to recover it.
Yeah, there are a lot of potential bugs on this track, unfortunately.
Wow. 55:05.
Oh, print that one out.
I'm going to print that
the
one
other
out.
one. Put it in the shredder. We don't need that anymore.
Because this is a nicer time.
Oh god, this is going to end up like the holiday decree joke.
That is a very nice time.
It was a very nice time. Oh, that I didn't realise how well that plugged into this, but bug there from Darkbringer. He went really wide on that corner. Kind of brought that on himself, I think. He's been definitely the least consistent of the two in faculty players, I'd say.
Yeah, I'd almost say like he's the one risking, and obviously it's not paying out for him. Maybe to get obviously the comfortable wins sort of thing, but when you risk it, sometimes you'll lose the biscuit. So
is that something they would have discussed before the game? One player being one that goes for the takes those risks to perhaps
sometimes it's just the style of the player as well. That
yeah, definitely. Some players just like risking it. They like going for nice times. They like
don't say
nuts.
it.
Some people going nuts. But
whoa!
To be honest, I think
was just consistently getting better because he just got a 54.89.
Yeah, the last one.
55.05.
Don't even put that in the shredder. That doesn't need recycling.
We'll have both of them. We're not fussy.
Well, a potential match-winning point now for Rage. Surprisingly,
That's it, yeah.
After
I actually think Rage are going to take this. They're definitely the more consistent, I think. After Spam got into the groove, he was a little bit shaky on his first few rounds, but Devil is playing absolutely outstanding.
I'm going to watch Darkbringer, the player who you've been saying is perhaps not as consistent as he should be. He's currently right at the back of the pack at the moment.
Yep, he's been at the back most rounds. I've been watching him most rounds, like a stalker. Oh, little mistake there from Spam. He got a bit of a no drift. He just kind of broke around the corner and somehow that worked. Or braked. Broke. I don't know.
And I guess they only need to hold second and third here to take a draw round, but
it's going to be a draw probably.
Yeah, they're gonna be pushing for first though. If they don't get any bugs, maybe they could do this because they do seem quite fast in the second half of the track. But especially Onio. The gap's just too big.
Devil just consistently giving awesome times, and that is 5-3.
No, it was a draw round, Russki.
No, that was a draw, Russki.
Wow.
I'm already a better commentator than you at Trackmania Nations Forever.
Didn't take much.
Just kidding.
That's fine. Just turn my names off. Whoops. Got Darkbringer.
Oh no!
Again.
And Onio with a mistake there as well. I think I didn't see it because I wasn't specking, but he went really close to that corner.
Yeah, he has to pick up 2 places now, otherwise they're going to lose this one.
Darkbringer is well out of it. He's crashed again. Onio is now a long way behind. This is a rage round, I think. Barring some amazingly cool bug that flips everyone off the track and kills the audience.
I'm going to stay on Onio first person par event. See if we can see the other 2 players crash in front of him.
There was a post-it note that went round in the audience to wear hard hats, but obviously they don't need it today because RG are going to take the 2v2. So that is a reverse of what I said. It's 5-3 to RG Esports.
Okay, so now we have Faculty winning the 1v1, RG winning the 2v2. How's that going to come into play in the 3v3 and the 5v5 in terms of points?
Well, I mean, we could see a draw, which would make the group incredibly interesting because if one of the teams wins the 3v3 and the other one wins the 5 versus 5, then obviously the score's going to be 3-3 in total. So that would be really interesting to see, and I think it could well happen.
And I guess because it's the group stage, you can have draws as well.
Shout out to Fusker.
Yep, definitely.
I did promise earlier, actually.
In all the ESL team competitions, you've been able to have draws for a pretty long time. I'm not sure how they even decide them. I think they just make you play an extra map if it comes to the finals and you get a draw.
Mm-hmm.
But the point system is the same even for brackets, so we will see what happens, I guess.
Looks like Hacky Junior is among us now. The score rankings have just gone nuts because I can see everyone.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
what's that all about? Well, that fixed itself, I guess.
I think it's just where it's in warm-up.
Yep, it is.
Well, hello, busy server.
We're all famous. We're on TV.
That's my name. Oh, hi, Mum. Level Up TV, that is. Woohoo!
Levelupyourgame.net.
Sneaky little plug.
Just need to just put a black screen and then just write in paint, like I did at WCG.
That was hilarious.
What's that?
WCG Grand Final, so I sort of stopped streaming Trackmania and went into paint and drews.
Oh, I did.
Started drawing stuff between matches.
Yeah, I remember DreamHack Winter 2009 when we did the Quake Live. That was pretty much our first event. About 3 weeks after we first formed, I started drawing on Microsoft Paint as well between matches. It seems to be a very fun thing to do.
At the time it is. You look back, it's like, what was I thinking?
Yeah, I think I started drawing funny pictures of Quake players during mine.
And then, like, just little quotation marks above the header, just going, What's that, Nem? You want to play Ziggy in a 1v1 later on Quake?
It's all about the strengths of Shaft.
Talking about playing in 1 versus 1, I don't know how many UK players we have watching, but Nem, you're going to be running some time attack shootout style tournaments at iSeries next week, right?
Yep. So, any UK noobs out there, no one good please, Sabi you're not allowed.
It's dodging I-42. I-43 maybe.
I guess it'll be prizes for top 3 times or thereabouts. So.
Yeah, or maybe each day. Still haven't actually discussed what prizes we can get from Rank.
Yeah,
TT,
well,
Don't say Rank.
I know we're hosting Quake Live and TF2, but we're only doing those on the Friday, Saturday because we all have tournaments to play, obviously. So I don't think you have any Trackmania there to actually play.
Nope.
So
nope. Normally I organise it myself because no one else does. So.
So yeah, if you want to play some Trackmania against some of the Infused guys or anyone else, please come down to Newbury next Friday to Sunday, and I'm sure there'll be some Trackmania to play. But
there's also other events going on for Trackmania.
There are a lot this weekend.
Yeah,
there is the party, there is the gathering, there is Gamers Assembly. Yep.
Oh wow.
Busy week.
But Bergie's letting us know that for I-43, stuff is going to go down.
Oh, Bergie's gonna.
He's throwing the threat.
Play an amazing match against Zeph with 3D glasses on. Yeah.
We have them pictures still, Bergie. We're not afraid to expose the community.
He's put it on Facebook. He is proud of those glasses. They suit him.
That's true. It's like Ghostbusters or something.
3D, man. I remember going to I-37, I think it was, and Left 4 Dead had just been released not long ago, or Left 4 Dead 2, it must have been the first one, and they decided to host Left 4 Dead 2 3D survival tournaments, and 3D doesn't work at all for me, so I'm there trying to shoot 2 zombies instead of 1, and I've got 2 crosshairs instead of 1. So if you do come down to the LAN and you do play against me in the shootouts, just force 3D to be enabled, and I'm going to have no chance.
Sam going to the party. Whoa. Woohoo. It's going to have a good time.
It's gonna be a party.
It is. I don't know who else is going actually. I haven't really seen much about the party.
I think Rob posted about something, so maybe Rob is...
Yeah, I think B-Scene was doing an article. Oh, is Kuhn going? I like
Are we starting now, or are they still warming up, just to interrupt?
Wait, Kuhn as in...
Kuhn is in Kuhn. used to be in B grip, then he was in Four Kings, and he was in Fused. Now he is in
Science.
MCOM, whatever they are, mouse control.
Doc.
This looks live to me, guys.
That is
Warm-up.
Nope, it's still
Still
warm up.
warm-up,
It says
okay.
warm up the side.
Oh yeah,
Heavyweights, the right side where it says warm up.
that's a new thing I've never seen before until just now. That makes my life a lot easier.
Jeremy. Great little German player. You may know because he's called Jeremy. I think it stands for Germinator. I'm not sure quite why he's got that name.
Oh wow! Out of all the bad names you could have,
I know, right?
Germinator.
Jeremy, you're getting some hating on the stream, man. Getting some hating.
Defend yourself.
Woohoo! Has anyone actually been watching these warm-ups with much interest? Because I haven't really been seeing who's winning.
No, I've not been
No,
paying too much attention.
I've just been totally zoned out, just talking about lambs. Thinking about a lamb McFlurry.
You owe me one of them.
You owe me one of them.
I think I don't. I owe you £5 and money.
I guess this is it as well. They're calling go
Wait.
good luck.
Velo owes me a pizza. You don't owe me anything, do you? Do you?
No, I don't. Not now, I don't.
What do you mean not now?
Well, because I just remembered that I was going to ask you for money.
Oh.
But you owe me a McFlurry and petrol.
Amongst other things. Well, to interrupt, we are going live here in the 3 versus 3, and faculty up against RGgaming. We've got a tween, Biatch Junior, Onio there for faculty. For Rage, we've got Devil, Jeremy or Germinator with a terrible name, and Rizu or Rizu. Sorry if I'm pronouncing some of those names wrong.
Obviously, BH Junior we saw yesterday. It's Hacky.
Yep. He is hacky.
Maybe if Hacky's dad's watching, shout out to Hacky.
He does
dad.
watch a lot of his stuff. Hacky Jr.'s dad. Hacky Senior.
Yeah. Devil, wow. He's really performing today. I knew he was a great player, but
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean,
saw him in the Dignitas Cup and other events. But there you go. Devil's going to take the first.
Surprised actually, Onio had like a massive lead for a long time in that lap and then flopped it.
yep. Tween made a mistake as well during that lap. He still was quite close at the finish though, so.
That's a new shout out, if anything.
Go.
Go Power Rangers.
Well, you know, they are the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Not that I, you know, follow it or anything.
You do.
I know. I have a Power Rangers pillow.
Now to find out. Confirmed or not.
Oh dear.
This is obviously ESL Poetry of Emotions.
Ooh, who was that? That was a huge mistake there. I think that was Onio. Didn't see what happened, but he is a long way back now.
It's twice now he's flopped up potential win.
So Tween really got to carry it for in faculty this round. I don't think he's going to be able to do it, to be honest. I mean, he may be able to get first, but if they get that second and third place and fourth, which is also looking likely, then it's not going to matter for anything.
No, that's
And-
a red round.
Damn, I should be like some sort of a psychic because I predicted that. Totally predicted that.
2-0.
2-0. You meant to say 2-0, Rusky. Would have said
2-0. 2-0.
Get it!
Yeah. So late, Rusky.
Back of the net.
I'm going to follow some Germinator. He's my new favourite Trackmania player with that name.
This is what I meant by the Rage logo, by the way. The flame. You see it?
That looks better than their current one on the site, I have to say. I mean, the RGgaming have been a nice organisation. I've kept my eyes on them for a long time, but come on guys, you need to get rid of that circular RG logo. In fact,
Oh,
message
you just
me on
copied it
IRC
from
and
MG.
I will make you one that's not that.
Just copied it from MG.
This is a really close round. Devil's got an absolutely awesome lead, but ooh, Jeremy just clipped that corner.
It's like carried by Devil.
And
Where
that's
is
going to
Devil
push him
from?
straight back to the last. He's German, hence
Oh,
he's
right.
in German EPS, as I
Right.
said earlier.
I forgot about that.
He's done quite well there. I mean, he's been to some of the WCG qualifiers, I think, as well, and done well there as well. I think he's finished top 4 a few times, top
Good.
5 certainly. So really well-known player in the German community, but I don't think he tends to get out of the German community too much.
Yeah, just sort of sticks to his own.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Well, let's watch this devil this time, first person.
You're going to jinx him now. He's going to do... Oh my... Holy... Oh, wow. What is going on in this match? Hacky Jr., can he get back on? Oh, he's trapped. He retires. Tween also crashed right at the start, so this is another round for RG Esports, and they're going to push us up to 4-0.
Yeah, they look very, very strong in the 1 versus 1, and then since then, RG have stepped on it, so to speak.
They're on it like Gromit. On it like a bonnet.
On it like Wallace and Gromit.
Exactly. And Onio, powerless to do anything. Just watching.
On it like a sonnet.
On it like Sonic.
No, sonnet. It's a type of poem, isn't it?
I don't know.
Pretty sure it is.
Actually, yeah, I think it might be.
4-0. Is best of 5 here in 3 versus 3 as well, or...?
Nope, it is best of 7.
Best of 7, okay.
Yep, because draws are much less common. The reason they changed it to 5 for the 2 versus 2 is purely because of the draws. So every other match is 7.
Okay.
Yeah. Got a confirmation, a sonnet, type of poem. I was right.
Damn.
Girl. Oh, Onio goes from first to last in just one swift error. Between
That is
nice
the
line.
punishing world of Trackmania. Oh, huge
Wow.
kick-up bug there for Hacky.
Buckaroo,
Tween.
that was.
That was like Buckaroo. And again, this is going to be another round, I think.
It's potential to be.
Oh, but it's very close at the finish, and a mistake there from Rizu.
guy.
So I was like checking through everyone, finding who it was, but
Rizu does finish.
in the end, it doesn't matter because they take that round as well.
So that's 5-0. 5-0.
And Faculty not even on the board yet.
Yeah, it's not looking good. I mean, they've had some very close rounds. That round was only 1 point in it, and I know there are a few earlier that were only 1 point in it, but certainly not looking too good for them now. RG must be fancying themselves for a big win today, 5-1.
Yeah, I mean, this is what fascinates me about Trackmania as well. I mean, in something like Counter-Strike, you know, round-based FPS, you can switch up your tactics and, you know, try and combat what the opponent's doing. But here in Trackmania, it's sort of like you bring it or you don't bring it, and then that's it.
Yep. Pretty much. I mean,
One chance, I think.
I think it's more similar to StarCraft in the way that you choose people depending on what map it is and how strong they are on that map and such. Obviously, you don't have the races and such involved, but...
What was that? Lao 4-0 Yo-Yo Tech. Oh, right, okay.
Oh.
Sorry.
So
Read in between a line on that one.
Are these maps new to this season, or...?
Yep. There are new maps every season. These maps were released 2 weeks ago now, I think.
And who makes them?
So, known mappers in the community. I'm sure Core's probably got a map in here somewhere. He makes maps everywhere. Damn you, Core.
This is Cookies 3 Fast who made this one. That's the account, but I don't know who that actually is. Probably Cookies.
Yeah, maybe it's Cookie. The player from the Netherlands.
Yeah, well, 6-0 here, match point for Rage, and I'm watching
Nice
the
start
stream.
for him as well.
Yeah, Rizu asking for a 7-0. This is kind of embarrassing.
With these players as well, Onio, Tween and Hacky Jr. Huge names in the scene.
Onio, obviously, an absolutely huge name in Germany. He's done very well in the EPS. Been in several big orgs, I think. Not sure where he is now.
Well,
It's alternate? I don't know. No, it's not alternate. MTW? MTW Onio? Does that sound right?
what is?
Oh, I don't know. I cannot remember.
Just thinking it's N faculty, really.
He's been in Computer and in Faculty and here, there and everywhere.
I think it might be gamed, actually. Because I know Iceman went to gamed.
Iceman's always been gamed. He's been gamed for a long time.
Really?
Yeah.
7-0.
7-0. There we have it.
Absolutely
Very well.
dominated.
Looks like you are going to make your TF2 match.
Does this mean we still go into the 5v5, or I
Yep.
guess so.
The score is 3-1.
Yeah.
A draw is still possible, so...
I do apologise to our viewers. I am learning Trackmania as we go. Started playing yesterday, or
It's a
Streaming,
bit
should I
like
say?
Rotterdam's university, except it's Ruski's preschool. Because I'm not that good as well. It's alright, I've got glue. That's all that matters.
Maybe it's Nem's nursery. Whoa.
I like that one.
I like that one.
Ruski's recess.
Ruski's
Is that the part where you stop driving, just start driving around the map and doing loops?
Away! It's the sandbox children.
But yeah, I mean, back onto the maps.
Right. It's,
There are a lot of-
what is this? Dino lied? I haven't seen this one yet.
Yeah, that's because it was used last week.
Alright.
That was
Well,
from the first half of the group stage.
I can tell you now, I know who's got the world record on this one. Starts with an S, ends with an Aber. Saber.
Is it? Oh, I was going to
Yeah.
make a witty guess there that included both of those parts, but with some random name in the middle, like Safrosbulaber,
No.
but it wasn't.
So you know the player, but do you know the time?
It's a nice time. I'm sure he's going to tell me. in a minute.
Yeah,
Minus
save your
5
message.
intelligence has been awarded to Rusky.
So here comes the 5 versus 5, the big match, the match everyone's like, oh my god, there's so many people, I can't see what's going on.
He said the, oh, maybe not. You
I
didn't
don't
have the
think
world
it has-
record on this one. No. It was Dino lied that he did. But it's Holiday to Crete is the world record, apparently.
But yeah, he wouldn't have the world record on here, he's been on holiday. Speaking of holidays. I don't think he went to Crete though.
Went to Italy,
Yeah, I think so.
kicking off riots.
Maybe he saw Andex. Andex went on holiday to Italy. Yeah.
I doubt it.
You never know. They could have hooked
Met
up in
in
a little
the-
land centre and just had a little duel. In Trackmania,
And Axe wins, obviously.
obviously. Because he's Lithuanian.
Yeah, there is a million reasons why Lithuania is better than the rest of the world.
There is, and Bits will tell you most of them.
Oh, and Saber's saying he's beat up Remix because Bits told him to, so...
Alright, okay, good.
Sorry, Remix, if you're in the hospital watching. It was
Actually,
Bits' fault.
When I was in Forkings, we had an Italian player who went to hospital. He
Forkings?
crashed his motorbike. Yeah, well,
That's
when we were in
terrible.
Forkings, we had a player called Cyborg. He was really big at the time. He was probably second best, third best. He was the same sort of skill as Don't and Remix.
Mm.
And yeah, he had a motorcycle accident, and
Oh.
he never came back to Trackmania since. He's still alive, just to clarify. It's not like he died, but
He's okay though, right?
Yeah.
yeah, I think so.
He's okay, ladies and gentlemen. And he's up. On with the barbecue.
Let's have a quick study of these lineups then, shall we?
Well, I'll do one and you do the other. In the red corner, weighing in at £5, we have Azina, Kroll, Jeremy, NVC's new favourite player, Zneek and Spam. So, names that actually catch me out there are Zneek, obviously, and Kroll. Zneek, huge talent in that man. He's so good. He's up there, like, competing easily with Tween as well. So, what are your thoughts on the Z-Rage lineup?
Well, I see 2 managers. It's Nick and Kroll are the 2 managers, I believe, unless I'm mistaken.
But still so good players.
Yeah, definitely. Nick used to be known as TM Dude, if I remember correctly. Unless I'm really mistaken, in which case I apologise. But I'm pretty sure I got that right.
Yeah, he used to be TM Dude. Empathy TM Dude from Saber. It's, and obviously, you want to do the end faculty one?
Yeah, I don't know who that is at the top. I'm going to click his
That's
name.
DNS.
Okay. I actually don't know that person. that's quite bad.
We saw him yesterday. Hold on, getting updates. DNS from DAC-SP.
Oh, is he from DAC SP? Wow. DAC SP are moving up in the world. I mean, they've been playing kind of consistently for a long time, been just standard, solid German team, but this is the first time I've seen one of their players kind of move up into one of the really big teams, so That's quite...
And Robin's from there as well. I didn't know who Robin was.
Yeah, I knew who Robin was.
It probably explains the smiley face next to their name as well.
Maybe they're just like, yeah, Dak SP, smiley face.
Last warm-up, and then I think we're live, so...
Yeah, we again see Darkbringer and Tween, and Roma, who is debatably King God's rival.
I don't think I saw Roma play yesterday against Yo-Yo Tag, actually. Maybe I'm wrong.
We did, yeah. It was in the 5v5.
Oh, we did, okay.
We should probably have a little guess on the scores. So what we're saying, ladies?
Well, after Rage's performance in the 3v3, I'm going to have to guess a 7-3 to Rage. And for them to take the entire match without a draw.
I actually think Rage are going to take this as well. I think they're just more consistent. They're more trained. I think they're much more of a family team as well. So I think they're much more motivated than in Faculty, because in Faculty's got so many mercs and new players and stuff.
Not used to each other.
Chuck the lineup together for EMS.
That makes sense. So you're saying RG are going to take it? What's the score?
7-3, 7-4. I think it'll be quite comfortable.
I'm going to call 7-6 even to end Faculty.
Here we go then, 5 versus 5. Rage Gaming could potentially take this match if they manage to win this 5 versus 5 after absolutely stomping and Faculty in the 3 versus 3. And Faculty need this one if they want to draw it. So all eyes are on in Faculty, but I think everyone's in agreement that Rage are going to take it.
Apart from Russki.
Yeah, apart from me.
But Russki can't do maths, so...
It's true. I spelled maths with the FF.
Is it bad? Is it bad that I want DNS to not start around so I can say, oh, DNS?
Did not start. Whoa, we'll see what he did there.
I thought that was pretty good.
It's gone back to the whole vanishing cars again.
Someone's already crashed.
Wow. A big lead there for 3 of the Rage players. Well, the Jemmy didn't do such a great corner. And wow, how did Robin catch up so much in 2 corners? Absolutely crazy. Roma really playing well as well. I'm quite surprised by that. I mean, haven't seen much from him the past year or so in Trackmania, but recently he's come back into it and clearly racing very well.
That's Rage first, second, third, so they're going to be taking this one.
Yep, much more confusing to try and quickly
finish.
sum up points in your head for the 5 versus 5. You just kind of have to guess. That's what I do.
Who was that with the flip, Rusky?
That was DNS.
Oh, yeah. Just for
Really
that,
great
I'm
finish
going to
as
follow
well.
him.
And someone has got a Benny Hill horn.
A spam.
Probably. And DNS, really. Very bad start for him.
Come on, you can't
Roma
use that
actually
after that.
Didn't have a very good start. Well, I mean, that's the thing. I didn't want to, but that was what I needed to say. So you know.
Looks like Tween and Darkbringer at the front at the minute, but Jeremy's not going to have any of it. Oh, sorry, Azine appears from somewhere.
Watching DNS is like absolute fireworks. I mean, he had a crazy sort of flip up, and then he saw Darkbringer crash right in front of him. And again, this is looking like maybe I spoke too soon. Jeremy just tapped that wall, falling back. Not good for him.
Robin and Tween looking for the first and third. That's what they get. Good time by Tween as well, 53.03.
Yep, showing why he won that 1 versus 1.
Consistency killed the cow.
I'm starting off very strong as well, 2 early rounds.
But yeah, again we see 2-0. Jeremy screwing up the start. What a noob. He will not be happy with that. Well, he won't probably remember afterwards, but...
Would these players get angry with their teammates if they're consistently finishing, lower down the table? Because
it depends how fast. I mean, sometimes the group is so fast on some laps that you can get, near world record pace, and everyone else goes just that little bit faster, and you end up in like 6th position or something.
Yeah.
So
looks
I
so
think
far
it's...
that most of them faculty are up the front, apart from Robin, who just clipped the wall, now back into what is it? 6th place. Trying to do it off the top of my head, and looks like N faculty are going to get first, second, and third.
Possibly.
Maybe.
Xena wants to ruin it.
That's it.
And so did Crawl, apparently.
It's the double stripe.
But this will, of course, be around 4 in faculty, getting their first on the board.
Woohoo!
Way.
Go in faculty.
Woohoo!
I remember
biased.
Anne faculty around about 10 years ago or something ridiculous now. Back in the Call
Yeah,
of Duty
it's
2
say-
days.
1999.
They are old school, man. They're as one of the oldest teams around, I think, now. Like
Battlefield
Hawkins,
1942. Stuff like that.
SK Gaming, obviously.
That was beginning of Dignitas days as well.
Well,
Right.
Dignitas was, what, 2003 or something? When they started? They did it after CGS, didn't they?
Yeah.
Whoa, who was that? Oh my
Robin.
god. Tell me you caught that on camera. That was absolutely...
This is like candy camera now.
We saw it. We saw it through Roma's screen. It was
that was
hilarious.
absolute crazy.
See you later, Robin. Well, if he's a Robin, he's probably got wings, but... That's my joke yesterday.
Come on,
Robin-
Rusky.
Robin comes like it's winter because you don't see him enough, and then all of a sudden he's out in the garden.
Rage. Take that round.
Oh dear.
1, 2, 3. Quite comfortable again, really. They just seem more consistent here. I mean, DNS and Robin definitely seem to be the two most inconsistent players here.
I can't take credit for this one, but Robin is definitely not Batman.
I was going to go for the Robin is trying to rob some points. Oh.
That's worse than Ruskies, I have to say.
Oh god.
I really can't wait for iSeries now. I love telling bad jokes.
I hope you're good at Han. That's what I hope.
Why?
Because then you're good at something. I'm just joking.
That was a bad joke.
Oh, that was harsh. Poor Rusty.
I'm awful at all.
The best one is when you're like, yeah, I'm playing a Luna. I'm amazing with a Luna.
Smash it.
10 minutes later, 0 for 12. Can we concede, guys? Darkbringer, what is with these crashes today, man? It's crazy. And Robin hit
Literally
that little corner at the end and...
floats into a paddling pool. And
will Darkbringer
splashing
finish?
everywhere.
Oh, Darkbringer, the race is on. He's done that comfortably. That was far less exciting than I hoped it would be.
Mm.
Quite undramatic, really.
Damn you, Darkbringer.
4-1.
Yeah, indeed. I mean, it's going pretty much as I expected it to.
I'm gonna watch Darbringer this time, see if he can stay on the track.
My eyes on
Whoa, who was...
consistency and
Tween pretty much just rage retired there. He crashed before the jump, so he wouldn't have been able to make the jump without turning around. So I think he just rage retired.
just doubting that he could finish or something.
Well, they got 4 Rage players up in front, and Darkbringer just turns in way too early.
Yeah.
What a beast to be on.
Thanks for interrupting with that breaking news, Rusky, from your mouth.
Where else am I going to talk from?
I
So,
mean, like,
Rage have got the top 5 actually at the minute, so, you know...
another round for them. There have been crashes everywhere. DNS has crashed, Robin's crashed, Dark's crashed. Roma hasn't crashed, but he is a bit far behind, so...
There you go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5!
That will be very motivational. Royal flush, as Jeremy says.
We'll let him get away with that.
And those
DNS
times-
just being a shark in the water.
Just going up for a little pipe, trying to bite some legs off some spectators.
I should get a little soundboard so I can play various clips during...
A Family Guy. Dun, 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 dun. Just literally, I was thinking like, hey, I'm gonna eat that hairy leg. Gonna eat the other one too.
Oh my god.
Wow, DNS just retired as well. Maybe they think the respawn's on or something, but I mean, they should know better.
They're having the
Respawn
race
is
of
not
their
allowed.
lives today.
And I'll be amazed if they manage to win this round.
And they got the
But they're
2
doing quite
faculty
well.
players up in the front, just sneak, keeping up.
Yeah, I mean there have been a lot of crashes by Rage this round, actually. So I think DNS may end up regretting retiring. at one point could make the difference.
Looks like Tween, Dartbringer battling for first and second. Who's going to get it? Oh, see you later, Tween.
Wow, Tween. Why would he risk there? If I was his manager, I'd be very angry at that. And that was just
finishes.
Totally unnecessary.
And RG sniped the round probably because of it.
They could have won that round probably if he didn't do that. Certainly if the end's finished.
So N faculty needs 6 in a row if they even want to begin thinking about taking this match.
It's clutch time. But so many mistakes at the start.
Very
Jeremy, Tween.
Jeremy
Wow.
retires, Robin retires.
Asking for an end round.
Yeah.
It's like spam didn't start or something.
DNS.
Tween wants that
Or
death win.
DNS. I think it was. That's the bad thing. Looks like Znick plays with no hard. He's going to keep going, go for a world record. Maybe not.
Just put it in chat.
I'm flying around the map. This is what I do in between rounds. I get bored, so I fly around.
So there we go. Let's restart this potential final round then. But who are we following?
Kroll. Kroll from RG Sports. Swedish car. Swedish by nature, Swedish by car.
Swedish player. Would make sense.
Oh, they've asked for a stop. But
Okay. Asking for another end round.
ESL admin Chris has clocked on obviously, so end round it is. Let's be honest. Bunch of shitters.
And again, for the third time, the potential final round.
Come back, guys. Has been called by Connection K, or obviously CK, but here we go.
You know, I've had it before with those end rounds can really affect a match.
Who was
Who was
that?
that in faculty player?
That was several people. Someone else failed before the jump as well. I think it was in faculty players.
And look at these rage
Robin.
players, 2nd, 3rd, 4th
Robin.
and 5th, so some of them are going to have to crash.
Not bad, man.
Robin and DNS really far behind. This is going to be another round for Rage, I think. It's just Roma and Tween trying to hold it together as someone drives backwards. Who was that? Crazy guy. That was Robin.
Kroll is going to get the second, probably. Oh, no, Roma and Tween trying to snipe it.
I must say Roma's been playing very well through this, and I maybe spoke a little bit too soon because he just did a really quite hilarious crash.
F-Wizzle 9000.
There you have it.
That's it. Good
You didn't quite
games
get the
have been
flush.
called. Hold on.
And after N faculty took that 1v1, they went on to lose both the 2v2, 3v3 and 5v5. And if you were their manager, what would you be saying to their players? What went wrong for them?
I'd be saying, I mean, you can't really blame Tween. He's been playing excellent in those matches. Roma played very well in that 5 versus 5. Azina played well in... who am I talking about? Azina? He's on the other team. But yeah, I mean, I'd say Darkbringer's just not fast enough. I don't know if he's trained as much as he could have, but certainly I'd say the blame would not lie with Tween or Roma. They both played very well.